Hello everyone, I am Sacred and thank you for joining me in our let's play of Hearts of Iron 4 as the fascist Tsarist Russian Empire in the, well, superb Great War mod for Hearts of Iron 4. Well, the Great War mod perhaps, but we did finish the Great War long ago. Now our date is the 17th of March 1922, 17th of March 1922, and we control a vast empire. A vast empire with lots of puppets. Plus, we are allied to the British, but they will not join any offensive wars with us. But the good thing is perhaps that we don't have to worry about them. So we have to spread the light of Russian fascism to the United States, which might, well, which is, let's check, actually possible now. Which is actually possible, yes, since we are allied to the British and we should be able to use their naval ports. So in order to assure that, yeah, we can access every area of the world, superb. To do that, I will send my whole navy, yes, my whole navy, no exceptions, the Baltic Sea, which should beat the Americans. Oh, we have a problem here. We can't cross the North Pacific. Oh, I see. Oh no, we can't cross the North Pacific, can we? What is the low range? Well, I mean, a plane has to have a bad range. Which plane is the question? Let's check the range of our planes. Of our, not planes. See, 2200, 2200, 2800, yeah. 2200, 2000, so simply the range of our ships is not sufficient enough to cross that, so we can't do an invasion to the west coast. That's not possible. With our fleet at least. I am not sure actually if I can invade them via a Canadian port. I'm not sure of that. I'm not sure, but I'm going to try that out. Actually. I mean, Canada doesn't have to join the war, do they? I might simply perhaps invade them by Canada. So I will send my Marines into Canada, 24 Marines we have. They're gonna be sent to Canada, Marines, go there. And well, some of you might say, why not do a land attack? But that's not possible, since Canada won't join the war for certain. Unless they turn fascist, and I don't think that's gonna happen actually. Don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, I'm quite certain that that will not happen actually. If we check the British Union, it's huge. Well, thanks to us of course, so there are nevertheless still unconquered countries. Oh, I forgot, I can't justify against countries who did not create world tension because I'm in the British Union now. So for now it will be readying ourselves against the decisive campaign. Decisive campaign. Well, we could justify against the Japanese, but we need first a strong... Yeah, we're always getting accused, goddammit. Well, we have 95%, so that's quite a bit actually. And we have 3 civilian factories. We are getting tons of naval dockyards. I will increase my naval dockyards here because in the future I want to ensure that we have a superb navy. There we go, increase it in every province. Okay, now we should be busy for a long time. We have a war goal. We have a war goal available against the Netherlands. They are being guaranteed by Italy and by us. Well, this would mean war with Italy, which I am actually quite okay with. Therefore, let's declare war against the Brazilian Democrats. Democrats. I will revoke my guarantee. Now declare war and call in my allies. The Russian Empire declared war on the Netherlands. I'm gonna call in all of them. Of course my puppets are forced to join, I mean. And of course the Italians are in the war, but nevertheless we will, well, enforce the full occupation. But perhaps actually now we can bomb the Italian industry. That's a superbly good thing. We will bomb the Italian industry. We will use the vital airfields which the, well, Montenegro has as superb airfields. I have no idea why, but I'm gonna send all of my, well, airships into that sector. They even should get naval supremacy, I think. But let's send all of our airships into there. What is the remnant here? We have 200 here. Into Montenegro with here. I should have more. I have 1,000 in Hanover. Well, let's send all fleet, of course, into Montenegro. Then it will be goodbye Italian industry. We'll simply bomb them, nuke them, whatever them to shreds. China, I'll decline because they are our puppets. Yeah, now we can see the puppet is being useful and producing lots of divisions. They will be simply used as cannon fodder against the Japanese. Yeah, that's a more way of doing stuff. Expeditionary force. No, you are our puppet. We can simply. Oh, Portugal wants to join actually. Well, Portugal joined as an ally. How can that be? Portugal. And they are even democratic, so there is a slight hope that the British may join as well. But I, to be honest, don't think that this will be the case. But you never know these days, do you? You certainly never know. Yeah, I'm stockpiling up for the American campaign. Stockpile. Our divisions attack the Dutch. We are simply overrunning them. They have a superb defense, but we have superb manpower. Therefore, we should simply overrun them with 205 divisions. They can build so much as they want. They won't get it here. They have, well, they still control these provinces here, and actually, I could invade them as well, which I will do for certain. I can actually try out if the naval invasion from allied ports which are not in the war works. Therefore, let's try that out. I'll simply use Chinese cannon fodder for that. Let's say, let's just recast it 30 degrees from the Chinese, 30. Chinese cannon fodder, a superb thing I get. That's Chinese cannon, yeah, they're building Imperial Guards. Well, they got our template because we did release them, therefore they have our template. Russian at 1, fine. I'm gonna send them to this port. And from Hainan they will depart to this area, and then from there they will ready their attack. Research slot is available. Let's go for a Grand Battle fleet. Leadership training allow our commanders to keep calm in the heat of battle, even when commanding immense fleets. Our fleet will crush any opposition ahead of us. That's what I want. Alright, justification against Luxembourg is finished as well, against the, well, also mighty Empire of Luxembourg. Look at that. We are losing already a lot of equipment. I will, question, what to get more? Well, I will get simply one more line of weapons. We can't, well, we actually need wood. I would have never expected that we need wood. Well, what we can do is simply, let's deforest China. Let's deforest China. Not here, let's 1, 2, no, okay, okay. No, well, I'm getting way too much here. Oh, I can only get it. Oh, we even don't need convoy, but we need factories for that, I guess. But, wow, it's always like with one factory, you would already get 80, so I'm gonna get all of their woods. They have to give it to us, because they're our puppet, no, don't forget that. Whale Lorgo against Luxembourg, the mighty army of Luxembourg. Empire of Luxembourg. Our submarines are getting demolished there. Although what? Our submarines? What in the name of God? One? What? Sorry, but one submarine did manage to kill 1 battle cruiser, 2 light cruisers, 3 battleships, and 3 destroyers. Oh my God! One tiny submarine killed nearly all of the Italian fleet. Well, I have no idea why, but that's certainly a good thing. I'll actually check the naval statistics. I mean, it's only the first submarine that is Torpedo FX 7. You know what? To crush the enemy, simply we have to spam submarines, so that's it. The fire range is 5, torpedo attack 9, which goes for the firepower, I think, but yeah, well, that was immense. I have no idea how in the name of God the submarine was so powerful and just demolished nearly all of the army. That urges me to soon get a complete new production line of submarines, actually. That's unbelievable. Yeah, let's get rid of the first carrier, it's too old, and let's get submarines instead. Let's get submarine 2, yeah. I'm going to improve it as well, improve the submarine, because I always never thought that it would prove that vital. A submarine deployed to Vladivostok. That's a unbelievable surprise, I have to admit. Okay, I will send off this already. I'll use the finest and most pristine division in order to invade the Dutch colonies. I have no convoys. Oh, great. We have a slab available. Convoy has got... Our industry is... yeah, let's get mining. So I actually have to produce more convoys. I think so, unfortunately. Let's actually go for that and get a lot of new convoys. One per week we are getting. Slot available, artillery is 7 years ahead, engineering, we can do that. Diplomatic actions can progress. Oh yeah, we can't, yeah. We lost like 300 political power only to boost the fascists by like 7%. That's certainly not the way how it should work. Look at that, we can't justify against the USA. Well, we have to leave the British Union then, and after that we can justify it. But we'll first take care of the Dutch Democrats. These filthy Democrats, we have to get rid of them. Yeah, we're fighting against the almighty Dutch Imperial fleets. Okay, I don't know how you got there though, that's quite weird. These divisions are completely, I would say, far away from being smart, that's for sure. Where are you even going in the name of gods? Please. Please, where are you going? Hello, why just go there? Why are you transporting yourself? Oh, god damn it. Units, AI controlled units, it's just sometimes so hard. People look they're just going to the naval port there, although I don't know sometimes how the AI simply works. Well, we have outdated equipment, the Hot. Finally, we got our new tank, finally. As we replace the Hot with our T-16 light tank, which will massively improve, since our next tank we can only get after 6 years, so you'll improve it, so especially the main gun, 3, 4, there we go, everything improved to the uttermost maximum. We used 945 XP for that, so that is quite a bit of XP. That shouldn't hinder us from producing the T-16 Mk1 light tank. Is the Hot T-16 Mark 1. High quantities, 10 per day already. That sounds quite good. That sounds the other problem with that. We're back to the Asian battlefields. We'll get our divisions into these colonies. Hello. Oh yeah, I forgot that I need convoys, goddammit. Well, let's check my trade. I have to lower my trade then if I can. Aluminum, we have a heavy surplus of aluminum. I don't need actually any aluminum, let's lower that for instance. I have plus 192 wood. Well, let's get one less by the Chinese. We have plus 137, one less by them. Plus 67. We still didn't get 3 convoys. God damn it. A rubber, we have a surplus of rubber, but only a slight bit. Let's really lower it by 2. Alright. Well, we have a surplus of 1, nevertheless, we do not have any convoys. Yeah, we certainly have to get convoys. And there you go, the Dutch units getting crushed. The Dutch lost 57,000 units already, 57,000. And actually our airplane, yeah, there we lost the submarines. So that was probably just a lucky battle if you ask me. Just a lucky battle, yeah, apparently. That's too bad. Okay, is our submarine still active? Okay, our submarine fleet got demolished. Our losses are nevertheless only 24,000. And our bombers arrived in Montenegro. You all know what that means. Simply bombing. What? Select one air wing that's not in transfer and has at least 2 planes. They have 2 planes. God, why can't I merge them? Oh, I don't know I can merge. I'll simply move them manually then to the province of East Montenegro, to the airbase of East Montenegro. Well, our airships here will bomb the Italians. Yeah, they aren't even setting out their fighters to scramble us. We can bomb them on a post in day and night. Goodbye, bloody Italian industry then. Let's stockpile up. Some, yeah, more field guns. Weapons are around 98,000 already. I have the feeling, yeah, let's get more field guns. Unwritten naval battle, we lost that. Oh. How did the convoy sink place to the submarines? That's a thing which should not be possible, but it is apparently. Well, if the Dutch are not going to evacuate their army, they will meet a huge loss. For the occupations, I want to get harshest. To get all of the Dutch industry, which is quite a good amount of military factories. Our battle is continuing. We even don't have air supremacy, that's so sad. So let's go for total air supremacy in the region. Should make things far easier for us. There we go. War goal available against Luxembourg, 13th of June 1922. Luxembourg has 2 divisions, so they have 10 to 12 military factories. 10 to 12. Well, you'll be, well, put to good use, Luxembourg, I can assure them that. We put to good use, and I will use all of these Czech forces. The Czech forces will capture Czech and Hungarian forces. There we go. Czech Hungarian forces will. Let's just select them. Then they'll ready up Niemiecki front against Luxembourg and crush the Luxembourgian. What are they? The Luxembourgian Ritz-Partei. The Luxembourgian Democrats shall get crushed at once. War is going splendid. It's 99, it's soon done, and they head back to Eindhoven. They lost 79,000 units. 79,000. I'll redefine the front line actually. They're still fighting on, so the Dutch are quite resistant against. Let's see. Capture these 3 provinces. All of them attack. 91 there. Attack. Hello. Attack. You attacking. And to Eindhoven. A normal attack policy, although the infrastructure of the region might, well, propose a problem. That shouldn't be a big problem though. Our fleet gathered got demolished, but I have no problem with that in the slightest bit. Why did we build 3 convoys? To the damn Italians. You know what? I have my strong fleet. I can send him in there, can I? I can. Therefore, goodbye Italians. The naval base will be Constantinople, and they'll go for. I completely forgot about my Baltic fleet, so that I can send him at least to Constantinople. This shall be done. Search and destroy in the Tyrrhenian Sea, Adriatic Sea. Right, we have to hold. Destroy Tyrrhenian. We know. Okay, there we go. Superb in these 3 regions. Go for search and destroy. Then we will, well, simply manage, and yeah, all the Italians will be unable to expand. That's what I can tell for certain. I need more convoys, therefore, well, I'll educate, so I'll build more convoys. You know, anything like this. Rotterdam. The fall of Rotterdam. Well, I mean, we have 103 divisions attacking Rotterdam. Rotterdam should fall at the instance. Persian Empire, you can keep them. Alright, our naval dockyards are getting more and more. The USA, there's simply too many slots available. Although we outnumber them 2 to 1 in the terms of civilian factories. Therefore, I will go for the and build. Well, you can see most of our territory is already maximized out to its limits. Yeah. But nevertheless, I'm going to build more military factories, especially in these sectors here. A1, that's controlled from me, of course. I'll leave the coastlines, that's doable. In Kiev, lots of India, Ukraine, Eastern Poland, there we go. With lots of tons of military factories, there we go. Everywhere. In Central Russia as well, there we go. Now we should be busy for a long time. Building military factories only to expand the mighty imperial army. While the Tuvan Republic has built quite a good air base, but not that we need it. They have 2 military factories and they are, well, doing limited conscription. They would have to scrape the barrel because they have a total population of 101,000. They would have to scrape the barrel in order to get 1 division up. Perhaps 2. But they aren't doing it. So it would be funny to see them like mustering 1 full strength division time to while. That will be truly to scrape the barrel, which will be quite hilarious as well. They can finally advance. They can't. Well, thank God for that. So let's see if we can ready up. Oh yeah, I forgot. We can only do invasions with 10 units at once. So that's so boring with just 10 units. Yeah, but well, that is how the rules are. So let's select these 10. Yeah, from this port to the American coastline. I guess it doesn't matter where they go. Just go somewhere here. Fine. Yeah, we need to send our navy in the northwest coast. The problem is, well, we can use the Canadian airfields, therefore I think we can use the Canadian airfields, therefore let's get some planes into there just to see if that's gonna work out. While our units are on the way there, and they will also ready the invasion against the Dutch colonial possessions. And, well, a huge naval battle is underway. A huge naval battle. Carriers are kind of empty or threatening the enemy. We lost 12 destroyers. The Italians lost 9 protected cruisers and 21 destroyers. So, I mean, we have 22 dreadnoughts, they have only 10. Well, we are far superior in numbers than they are. They are fighting back, they are retreating. I told my units to go for search and destroy. Damn it. Well, about the Dutch campaign, it came to a stalemate. The Dutch dug themselves into their huge army. But so we are having some progress here. Let's attack these units, let's simply overrun them. I mean, we have 130 divisions attacking the units in Rotterdam. 123 divisions. Again, simply just 4 divisions, and we are still struggling. There we can truly see that we need better. There we go. All the Dutch have capitulated completely. Complete capitulation. I thought they won't capitulate unless the Italians actually help them. So then, let's take all states. Every single state is gonna be taken and end the turn. No puppets, no. There we go. The Russian wall. We seized 188,100 for equipment. And we took 13 states. Well, we shouldn't worry of this region, I think. I don't expect any invasion of any countries, but I'm gonna still use the Chinese divisions as sent there. As a protective guard, per se. After I got my sweetie convoys, but we certainly seized lots of 145,000 foreign weapons, which are only weapons 1, but they can be used. I mean, we are Russian, we have lots of manpower, we don't really have to worry about low quality stuff. That certainly we don't. We have plus 4,800 light tanks. It's great. Actually, I want to make a little, not so much, but therefore really powerful armored divisions. I shall do that. Yeah, I have these are tank. I even have their own army, so I have 15 tank divisions. So they are gonna be sent. I don't think we'll need them in this theater. Maybe against the Chinese? So let's check the outcome of that naval battle. So, we won probably. The Italians lost 6 battleships, 21 destroyers, 16 light cruisers, 8 battle cruisers. So basically the whole navy got destroyed. And we lost on our side only 20 outdated destroyers. That was a complete victory. A devastating victory. Well, I would say a complete victory, and the Italian navy got probably annihilated. Let's check their size. Italian navy got reduced to 46 to 57 ships, which most of them are probably scrap destroyers. Therefore, we are ruling the seas, and the Italians are not getting any supplies from the sea, only from the mainland. So let's go for Blitzkrieg. Attempt to get that. And yeah, our units have done their job. Now the Oh, I forget to declare war against Luxembourg once more, and always. It doesn't matter where or what. I really often forget to simply declare wars. It's, yeah, no, I lost the Casus Belli and I can't go for the war. Anyways, we have done an astonishing victory against the Belgian units. Not Belgian, the Dutch units. I'm just gonna tell him to garrison all of the front line because I don't want the way too many troops. There we go. Just garrison the area out of mind where you go. Just spread out so you don't kill yourself. Don't need that smarts. Alright, there we go. Effectively, our next campaign, we are fabricating a claim against Belgium actually, which will lead us to be in war with the British and the French, so that's not a good idea right now. The Americans, yeah, democracies can't justify it, so what I will do is simply leave the British Union. They should instantly re-invite me, I think. Oh, they actually didn't. But I can justify a war goal. Yeah, the world tension just went down to 0% again. It was on 100 and now it once more went down to 0%. So that's certainly a thing which is quite hard to understand. I don't know why things like that. No idea. Not the slightest of idea why. Infantry, yeah, let's get the weapons 3. No harm in getting it, well, just some basic earlier, isn't it? It's... So, oh, no supplies for them. I would have to evacuate them. We have lots of exiled divisions. The Moritz are all exiled. Well, yeah, the British Union doesn't want to invite me. I mean, they should. Come on, Britain, go for it. Well, they won't do it because we created, well, guess what? I said it like 100 times, but it doesn't change the fact that we have created minus 2 million world pension. That's, yeah. Well, and I have to send these away, and these away, because they are actually starving to death if I don't. Send them away. Yeah, against whom else could we justify? We could justify, well, against Belgium. We are against the Kingdom of Bavaria. Kingdom of Bavaria, and at least with last, yeah, Austria-Hungary, our main enemy. Justify against the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Although Hungary is not in the empire anymore, let's simply call them Austria-Hungary, because why not after all? We are bombing the Italians. We did one more great victory. We have to bomb their upper province as well, so that will be done in the Alpine region. 700 bombers are bombing the Alpine region. Yeah, okay, so yeah, their level of destruction is rising. They have, well, only 36 civilian factories, but they went for total mobilization, which might help them a bit, but certainly not that much. Let's go for trench mortar. I don't care if it's just some years ahead. Well, the airship one is out of date. Look to that. Who would have expected that? Certainly wouldn't. Well, let's get the airship 2 instead. Yeah, airship 2 then, fine. Which is just a better version of the airship 1. Who would have expected that? But anyways, I'll take a break here, a cut. So thank you all for watching me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope to see you next time. I'm Sacred and I'm out. Have a good day to you all, and bye.